Well. Here we go again, guys. Guys, I get to go. Somebody made a comment from my video yesterday from the government layoffs. And I'm not going to say it pissed me off, but it got under my skin because I'm like, you know what? They must don't know my story. They must don't know what I went through. So let me enlighten them because Frank was not brought up with a damn silver spoon in his mouth. I've had to fight, scratch, and claw for everything that I've achieved these last 30 damn years. So guys, I made the video yesterday. I love doing these rants. I love it because I love when people rile me up. So my video yesterday, let me read to you the comment that the individual left. Stop it, Frank. You have no idea what's going on in the lives of these employees that are affected by this shutdown. And stop acting like you didn't get some lucky breaks along the way, man. Guess what? I have gotten some damn lucky breaks. And you know what? I maximize those damn lucky breaks by maximizing every single dollar of my breaks, lucky breaks, to paying off debt, having an emergency fund, and building my wealth and consistently investing. Yeah, I've had some lucky breaks. And I've maximized every single damn opportunity that's came my way. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. And one of my biggest, luckiest breaks was getting hired by my current company. Because guys, let me tell you something. Those that don't know my story, in 2007, your boy was dead broke. I was dead broke. When my dad died in my arms, September the 8th, 2007, I was dead broke. I owed the IRS over $20,000, the KGB, and I owed back child support sub $20,000 because I was young and stupid and running away from child support when I was younger. Yeah, your boy was down bad in 2007. Down bad. Couldn't even help my wife pay bills. All I could do was pay the rent. I was bringing home about $500. I remember it vividly because that was the worst time of my, I'm just going to say it, fucking life. Was 2007. When everything came to a head. Because my ex-wife had to also suffer through that shit. And those bad financial decisions I made was before I even had met her. So when all the shit came to a head, it affected her. So guess how I felt in 2007? Less than a man. I couldn't even help my wife pay all the bills because I didn't have enough money. Because all my money was getting taken for back child support. All my money was getting taken by the IRS. All I could afford to do at that time was pay the damn rent. That was it. My wife had to pay every other damn bill. So tell me, how do you think that made me feel? It made me feel less than a man. But you know what? I didn't blame anybody. I didn't blame anybody because I made those decisions. I put myself in that financial situation. There was nobody to blame but Frank. Nobody to blame. And I accepted that responsibility. That's how I live my life. I don't blame anybody else for my shortcomings. I live up to it because somewhere I made a decision that put myself in that predicament. Every bad financial position I've ever been in, I made some decisions that helped me get there. Whether it was buying a car I couldn't afford and it got repoed early in my life. Whether it was running up credit card debt. I did it. Can't blame nobody. So no, I don't have any compassion for somebody working on a cushy government job for 5, 10, 15, 20 years and you don't have any money saved up. That's your damn fault, not mine. So don't expect any compassion from me. Don't expect me to coddle grown individuals because you've been working you get laid off or government shutdown and you don't have any money, that's your fault, not mine. I'm just here to call it out. And you guys know how I am. I am direct. I'm not here to coddle grown folks. That's not why I'm here. And I'm not going to coddle grown folks. I'm going to call out the bad behavior, whether you like it or not. That's what I'm going to do. I've been at my job 15 years. 15 years. I get a bonus every 3 months. I've never missed a bonus. But you know what those bonuses do? Every bonus has a purpose. Paying down debt. Now that I only have my mortgage, all my bonuses are now allocated to paying down my mortgage. When I was in debt, all my bonuses were used to allocate paying down debt, building my emergency fund, investing my money. If individuals don't choose to do that in their own lives, that's not my fault. Don't expect me to have compassion for individuals that make bad financial decisions. You run up credit card debt, that's your problem. You go out and finance a car you can't afford, that's your problem. You don't build an emergency fund, that's your problem. You use credit cards and don't pay them off, that's your problem. You don't save any liquid funds whatsoever, that's your problem. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. That's yours. That is not my problem. That is your problem. But I'm definitely going to be direct and I'm going to call it out. For almost 2 decades, I've had my head down, grinding my ass off, saving, paying off debt, building my wealth. But you know what? Everybody can wander out into debt because it's easy to get in debt, but everybody don't have the mental fortitude and the work ethic to get their asses out of debt. I did that. I did that. I paid off the IRS. I paid up my back child support back then in my 30s. And I've been grinding ever since because I never, ever in my life want to be in a position that I was in 2007. I don't want to see those dark days ever again in my life. Ever. So if you want me to coddle you, this ain't the channel for you. I'm going to be direct and I'm going to tell it like it is. This is the real world. We don't coddle grown folks. We tell it like it is. When my mother sent me to live with my grandfather when I was 17 years old because I was a knucklehead, my grandfather didn't coddle me. You know what he told me? Frank, you're going to go to school. You're going to respect my home. You're going to respect me. And you're going to work. Otherwise, you cannot live in my home. My grandfather saved my life because the road I was on was going to lead me to jail, prison, or dead. My grandfather used tough love with me, and it saved my life. I'm not here to coddle grown individuals. That's not what I do. I don't do that. I never have, never will. So if you want me to be like, oh, it's okay you ran up credit card debt, just make the minimum payment for the next 20 years, this ain't the channel for you. You want me to tell you, it's okay to have a car you can't afford, and then you can't save, and then you can't invest. You know what? That's okay. That's okay you can't save for retirement. This is the wrong channel for you. It's the wrong channel for you. Or it's okay you want to take out a personal loan over and over again. This is the wrong channel for you because that's not how I'm going to. That's not how it's going to come off for me. It's not how it's going to come off for me. So no, I don't have any compassion for people that continuously make bad financial decisions. Because it's one thing to go into debt, but it takes a special individual, mentally strong, that can work to get their asses out of debt. So yeah, guys, so if you listening and you're the one who left that message, If you want a channel where someone is going to coddle and tell you guys everything's going to be okay, this ain't the channel for you. So guys, I like doing my rants, but sometimes it just has to happen. So guys, remember to like the video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I'm out here.